Good morning. In previous class we have studied modulus and we have solved some equations related questions related to modulus that are equations. In that questions equality is there. Now we will solve inequalities of modulus. So I am taking first example of modulus in inequality. Let's take the first case. Case number 1. हम सबसे पहले केस नंबर 1 देखने जा रहे हैं. तो केस नंबर 1 क्या होगा? Mod x is greater than a. कल हमने देखा था, yesterday we have seen mod x is equal to a. वहाँ से x का वैल्यू क्या निकला था? 1 is plus a and other value was what? Minus a. Now we will study the inequality in modulus. So mod x is greater than a. We have to solve this case. Okay. Now I am doing squaring on both sides. Okay. I am doing squaring on both sides. So what will happen? Mod of x square should be greater than a square. Mod of x square is greater than a square. Now I have told you earlier in the previous class that mod of x square is equal to what? X square. This is very important result. You have to remember this, that mod of x square is equal to x square. So mod of x square is greater than a square. Now in place of mod of x square I will place x square that is greater than a square. हमने mod x square की जगह x square को place कर दिया, तो it will become what? X square is greater than a square. Now it will become x square minus a square is greater than 0. A square को हम इधर लेके आ गए. What is this? A square minus b square. What is the formula of a square minus b square? It will become a plus b into a minus b, that is greater than 0. Now we will solve this inequality by using Weyerker method. Both the factors are having odd power, and if both the factors are having odd power, then there will be alternate positive negative sign. So what will happen? Let's see. First value of x is what? Minus a, and the second value of x is what? A. This is plus, this is minus, and this is plus. You have to take all the positive value, then the answer will be x belongs to minus infinity to minus a. There is only greater than 0, hence I am using open brackets, union a to infinity. So this is the answer of the case. Mod x is greater than a. If mod x is greater than a, means x belongs to minus infinite to minus a, union a to infinity. Okay. Now I am taking case number 2. What is case number 2? Case number 2 is here mod x is greater than a. Now I am taking mod x is less than a. अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे? mod x less than a लेंगे. मैं यहाँ पे greater than a and less than a को यूज कर रहा हूँ. इसका मतलब यहाँ पे मुझे open brackets को यूज करना है. Okay. Now what will happen? I will do squaring and it will become what? X square is less than a square. In place of mod x square I have put it x square. So x square is less than a square. It will become what? X square minus a square is less than 0. It will become x plus a into x minus a, that will be less than 0. Okay. Now we will plot a and minus a on number line. So it will become minus a plus a. There are odd power on the factors, hence positive alternate negative positive, plus minus and plus. So it will become x belongs to, we have to take what? Negative answers, and we have to take negative answer. What are the answers? The answer will be minus a to plus a. We have seen two cases of modulus inequality. The first case is mod x is greater than a. The answer of the first case is x belongs to minus infinite to minus a, union a to infinity. And the solution of the second case is mod x is less than a. What is the answer here? X belongs to minus a to plus a. Solution of case 1. What is the solution of case 1? This is our case 1. And what was the solution of the case 1? The solution of case 1 was what? What was case 1? Case 1 is mod x is greater than a, and the solution of that was what? The solution was x belongs to minus infinite to minus a, union a to infinite. You can write this answer in second form also. I am writing the second form of this answer. What will be the second form? You can write in this form. आप इस तरह से भी लिख सकते हैं इस आंसर को, या फिर आप चाहें तो इस तरीके से भी लिख सकते हैं. आप लिखना चाहें तो ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, x is less than minus a. x is less than minus a का मतलब हुआ कि x का वैल्यू माइनस a से छोटा है. x का वैल्यू माइनस a से छोटा है मीन्स वो कहाँ तक जाएगा? माइनस इन्फिनिटी तक. तो इट विल बिकम माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू माइनस a. or. I am putting or here. What does the meaning of or said? Or means union. Or means union. So x is less than minus a or x is greater than a. Means I have written the solution of this case mod x greater than a in two forms. First is what? X belongs to minus infinite to minus a, union. The second form is union a to infinity, or the second form is x less than minus a. X less than minus a means all the values which are less than minus a, means minus infinite to minus a. I have put it or here. Or means union of both the cases. Union means combination of all the answer. x greater than a. x greater than a means a से सारी बड़ी वैल्यू. तो a से सारी बड़ी वैल्यू की हम बात करेंगे तो a से सारी बड़ी वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या हो जाएगी? a से लेके infinity. तो I have written case first solution in two form. First form is this and second form is this. Now second case was what? Second case what? Mod x is less than a. What is the answer of mod x is less than a? The answer of case mod x is less than a was, solution was x belongs to minus a to plus a. X belongs to minus a to plus a, or you can write it like this, or you can write it like this. X is greater than minus a and less than plus a. तो you can write it like this, और आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं या फिर ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. दोनों का आंसर क्या होगा? सेम. दिस इज व्हाट? x बिलोंग्स टू माइनस ए से, यानी x का वैल्यू जो है वो माइनस ए से a जा रहा है, और यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? x इज ग्रेटर देन माइनस ए एंड x इज लेस देन व्हाट? a. तो इन दोनों सोल्यूशन में कोई भी डिफरेंस नहीं है. आप इस तरह से भी लिख सकते हैं या फिर आप इस तरह से भी लिख सकते हैं. तो दीज आर द सोल्यूशन विच आर रिटन इन टू फॉर्म्स. mod x is greater than a, the two forms, and mod x is less than a, the two forms. Okay, here in the inequality I have used only greater than 0, greater than something and less than something. In case of greater than something and less than something, always apply open bracket. Okay, note it down. Now I am changing these cases. In these cases I am applying inequality. Equality means I am using this symbol. This is your which case? This is your third case. This is your case number third. What is case number third? Mod x is greater than equal to a, means it will become mod of x square is greater than equal to a square, means x square is greater than equal to a square, means x square minus a square, that is greater than equal to 0, means x plus a into x minus a, that should be greater than equal to 0. Here I am using greater than equal to sign, means we have to apply what? Close brackets. Now we have to apply the close bracket. I have told you we will not apply the close bracket on infinity and minus infinity, hence we will apply the close bracket on what? Minus a and plus a. So your answer will be x belongs to minus infinite to minus a union a to infinity. Okay. In second case also I am applying less than equal to 0, less than equal to a. If I am applying less than equal to a means you have to use close brackets. Here also less than equal to a square, less than x square minus a square less than equal to 0. X plus a into x minus a is less than equal to 0. Here I have to apply what? Here I have to apply close brackets. So what is the solution finally? The solution will be minus a2 plus a close bracket. Okay. The difference between first, second and third, fourth case is what? This is case number what? This is case number 4. The difference between first, second and third, fourth case is that in first, second I am using greater than and less than sign, and in third and fourth I am using greater than equal to and less than equal to sign, hence close bracket is applied. Okay. Now the solution will also change. This is mod x is greater than equal to a. This is mod x greater than equal to a. Here what will happen? X is less than equal to minus a, x is greater than equal to a, and here also what will happen? Close bracket will be applied. It will become minus infinite to minus a close bracket, then a to infinity close bracket. Okay. Here also mod x is less than equal to a. The solution will change and the solution will become what? The solution will become close bracket minus a2 plus a, or x is greater than equal to minus a and x is less than equal to plus a. So this is the difference between case number first, second and third, fourth. In first, second we have used open brackets, and in case third and fourth we have used close bracket, but the solution will remain same. Okay, note it down. Now we will do some questions on inequality. Write down the first question. The first question is mod of 2x minus 3 mod of 2x minus 3 minus of mod x is less than equal to 3. So this is the case of inequality. Mod of 2x minus 3 minus of mod x should be less than equal to 3. We have to solve this case. First of all, when we are starting solving question of modulus, first of all put all the values of modulus equal to 0. Here in modulus हमारे पास क्या लिखा हुआ है 2x minus 3 और हम 2x minus 3 को अगर 0 के बराबर पुट करेंगे तो 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 means x is equal to what? X will be equal to 3/2 और यहाँ पे हमारे पास mod x में लिखा हुआ है केवल x और हम उस x को 0 के बराबर पुट करेंगे तो we will be getting what? X is equal to 0. Plot these points on number line. Okay, plot these points on number line. So this is my first point, what? 0, and this is my second point, that is 3/2. Here, how many cases will be formed? Here 3 cases will be formed. First case is what? When x is greater than equal to 3/2. दूसरा केस हमारे पास बनेगा जब x का वैल्यू 0 से बड़ा होगा 3/2 से छोटा होगा. And the third case is what? When the value of x is less than 0. Case number 1. What is case number 1? Case 1 is x should be greater than equal to 3/2. x का वैल्यू जो है वो 3/2 से क्या होना चाहिए? बड़ा होना चाहिए. अगर x का वैल्यू 3/2 से बड़ा है तो हम इसको केस को सॉल्व करते हैं. अगर x का वैल्यू 3/2 से बड़ा है तो हम क्या ले सकते हैं? वी कैन टेक x इज इक्वल टू 2. इफ आई एम टेकिंग x इज इक्वल टू 2 तो इट विल बिकम व्हाट? 2 2s are 4, 4 minus 3 is what? And we are getting a positive value inside the modulus, hence the modulus will open with positive sign. Similarly, if I put 2 here, the mod of 2, it is also a positive value, hence the modulus will open with positive sign. Both the modulus will open with positive sign means it will become mod of 2x minus 3 minus of x should be less than equal to 3. So it will become 2x minus 3 minus of x, that should be less than 3. 2x minus x is what? X. It will become 3 plus 3 is what? 6. So x less than equal to 6. This is your case, x greater than equal to 3/2, and this is your answer. X should be less than equal to 6. In case of inequality of modulus, please remember one thing. If you are taking some case और आपको जो आंसर मिल रहा है उस केस और उस आंसर का आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? इंटरसेक्शन लेना पड़ेगा. You have to take the intersection. Remember that thing. In case of equality, जो हमने केस लिया था और जो हमारा आंसर आया था उस आंसर को हमने चेक किया था that आंसर इज इन द केस ऑफ what? This case or not. अगर वो आंसर इस केस में होता था then it is acceptable, otherwise it is not acceptable. Means we have to take the intersection of both these cases. This is our case, this is our solution of this case. We have to take the intersection of these cases. Let's take the intersection. How we will take the intersection? First of all, this case is saying x is greater than equal to 3/2. Means I am plotting 3/2 here. X is greater than 3/2 means I am applying 3/2 close bracket on 3/2 because equality is here. तो here हम लोग जो है सर्कल बना के उसको फिल कर देंगे और सर्कल बनाने को फिल करने का मतलब है कि 3/2 पे हमें क्या मिल रहा है? क्लोज ब्रैकेट. और 3/2 से बड़ी वैल्यू मीन्स इट इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 3/2. ओके. This case, now I will plot this case. X is less than equal to 6 means x का वैल्यू 6 या 6 से छोटा है. तो x का वैल्यू 6 या 6 से छोटा है. Let us suppose 6 is coming here and here also the close bracket x is less than equal to 6 means x का वैल्यू 6 या 6 से छोटा है. तो what is the intersection? Intersection means the common part. We have to take the common part. What is the common part here? The common part is the lines. जहाँ पे ये दोनों lines आपस में common हो रही है वो हमारा common part होगा. तो it will become what? X belongs to close bracket 3/2 to 6. This is our solution of first case. This is the solution of first case. Case, its solution, and we will take the intersection of both the cases. The final answer will be what? X belongs to close bracket 3/2 to 6. Now, case number 2. We will solve case number 2. What is case number 2? Case number 2 is what? 0 to 3/2. यानी x का वैल्यू जो है वो 0 से बड़ा होगा और 3/2 से छोटा होगा. Means x should be greater than equal to 0 and less than 3/2. X should be greater than equal to 0 and less than 3/2. This is our case number 2. Let's solve this case. x का वैल्यू 0 से बड़ा है और 3/2 से छोटा है तो हम 0 से 3/2 के बीच में कौन सा वैल्यू ले सकते हैं? We can take what? 1 because it is 0 and this is 1.5 and between 0 to 1.5 you can take 1. If I put x is equal to 1 here, what will happen? 2 1s are 2, 2 minus 3 is what? Minus 1. I am getting a negative value inside the mod, hence this mod will open with negative sign. Here if I put x is equal to 1, this is getting a positive value, this will open with positive sign. So what will happen? It will become minus times of 2x minus 3. Opening with negative sign means remove the sign of modulus and put a negative sign outside. Okay, so minus of 2x minus 3 minus of x, that should be less than equal to 3. It will become what? It will become minus 2x plus 3 minus x, that should be less than equal to 3. Okay, 3 and 3 will cancel out. Minus 2x minus x will become what? Minus 3x, that should be less than equal to 0. Here there is a problem. What is the problem here? I am getting minus sign here, and in case of inequality you can't transfer this minus to that side because this is not a positive quantity. Listen one thing, I am telling you one example. In case of inequality, you know that 3 is greater than 1, 3 is greater than 1. If I multiply the whole inequality, let us take an example. I am taking 3 is greater than 1, okay? 3 is greater than 1. If I multiply the whole equation with minus, whole inequality by minus, so what will happen? Minus 3, it will become minus 1. Okay, now who will be bigger? कौन बड़ा होगा? माइनस 3 बड़ा होगा या माइनस 1 बड़ा होगा? ऑब्वियसली माइनस 1 बड़ा होगा. तो यहाँ से हमने एक चीज़ देखा कि जब हमने पूरी इनइक्वालिटी में माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई किया, इफ वी मल्टीप्लाइड विद माइनस इन द इनइक्वालिटी, देन साइन ऑफ इनइक्वालिटी इज व्हाट? चेंज. तो यहाँ पे साइन ऑफ क्या होगा? चेंज. तो यानी हम इनइक्वालिटी में कभी भी अगर माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो साइन इक्वालिटी क्या हो जाता है? चेंज हो जाता है. तो आई एम मल्टीप्लाइंग विद माइनस साइन हियर, व्हाट विल हैपन? इट विल बिकम व्हाट? 3x, that should be greater than equal to 0. 3x should be greater than equal to 0 means what? X is greater than equal to 0. So this is the solution of this case. X is greater than equal to 0. What is the case? X is greater than equal to 0 and less than 3 by 2. And what is the solution? X is greater than equal to 0. Now I will take intersection of both the cases. What is the case? Case is x is greater than equal to 0. I will apply close bracket on 0 because it is inequality. Okay, and open bracket on 3 by 2. Open bracket on 3 by 2 because here यहाँ पे इक्वालिटी नहीं लगी हुई है 3 by 2 पे. एंड द सेकंड केस इज व्हाट? x इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0. यहाँ पे साइन ऑफ डी क्या हो गया? चेंज. x ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 मीन्स व्हाट? x जो है वो 0 से बड़ा है, 0 से बड़ा है और यहाँ पे इक्वालिटी लगी हुई है. इसका मतलब कौन सा ब्रैकेट आएगा? क्लोज ब्रैकेट. तो इट विल बिकम लाइक दिस, क्लोज ब्रैकेट. 0 से बड़ा है मतलब वो इस तरीके से जाएगा. वी हैव टू टेक द इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ बोथ द केसेस. यहाँ पे हम दोनों केसेस का क्या लेंगे? इंटरसेक्शन. तो इंटरसेक्शन विल बी व्हाट? x बिलोंग्स टू, योर आंसर विल बी व्हाट? आंसर विल बी क्लोज ब्रैकेट 0 to 3 by 2 open bracket. Why I am taking 3 by 2 open bracket? Because in this case I am getting open bracket on 3 by 2 means इसके पास 3 by 2 नहीं है and here it is 3 by 2. जब एक एलिमेंट एक सेट के पास 3 by 2 नहीं है and the other set is having 3 by 2, तो we can't take common from both the sets. Okay, so it will become x belongs close bracket comma 3 by 2. Now what will happen? I am taking third case. What is third case? थर्ड केस इज व्हेन x इज लेस देन 0. जब x का वैल्यू जो है वो 0 से क्या होगा? छोटा. जब x का वैल्यू 0 से छोटा होगा मींस x इज लेस देन 0. तो व्हाट वी कैन टेक? हम 0 से छोटी वैल्यू क्या लेंगे? सपोज आई एम टेकिंग -1. इफ आई पुट -1 हियर देन 2 into -1 is what? -2 and -3. Negative value here, also negative value, hence both the mod will open with negative sign means it will become minus of 2x minus 3. It will become what? Plus x. That should be less than equal to 3. It will become minus 2x plus 3 plus x is less than equal to 3. Again 3 and 3 will cancel out. Minus 2x plus x is what? Minus x, that is less than equal to 0. Here also we have to multiply with the negative sign means it will become x greater than equal to 0. This is your case. Now we have to take the intersection of both the cases. How we will take the intersection of both the cases? This case is saying what? x इज लेस देन 0. x जो है वो 0 से छोटा है और ये वाला केस क्या बोल रहे हैं कि x जो है वो 0 या 0 से बड़ा है. तो जब हम इन दोनों केसेस का इंटरसेक्शन करेंगे तो इन दोनों केसेस का इंटरसेक्शन क्या आएगा? 5. x बिलोंग्स टू 5, बिकॉज इन दोनों में कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि ये सेट जो बोल रहा है वो बोल रहा है कि x का वैल्यू जो है जो 0 से छोटा होना चाहिए, एंड दिस सेट इज सेइंग दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ x शुड बी व्हाट, ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0, मींस x का वैल्यू जो है वो 0 से बड़ा होगा या 0 के बराबर होगा। तो इन दोनों का इंटरसेक्शन जो आएगा वो आएगा हमारे पास 5। नाउ द फाइनल स्टेप ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन, now we have to take the final step of this question. The final step of this question is what? We have to make union of all the answers. This is our answer number 1, this is our answer number 1, okay, this is our answer number 2, and this is our answer number 3. Answer number 3 is x belongs to 5, means we are having 3 cases, and the solution of the 3 cases we have to take the union. हमें तीनों cases का क्या लेना पड़ेगा? Union. If you want to take the union of the 3 cases, let's take. फर्स्ट केस इज व्हाट? फर्स्ट केस इज x का जो वैल्यू है वो 3/2 से 6 है, मींस 3/2 पे हमें मिलेगा क्लोज ब्रैकेट, और 6 पे भी हमें क्या मिलेगा? क्लोज ब्रैकेट। 3/2 to 6. व्हाट इज द सोल्यूशन ऑफ सेकंड केस? द सोल्यूशन ऑफ सेकंड केस इज फ्रॉम 0 to 3/2. 0 to 3/2 मींस हियर इट इज 0, 0 पे क्लोज ब्रैकेट आएगा एंड इट विल बिकम ओपन ब्रैकेट ऑन 3/2. And the third case is what? Third case is x belongs to 5. So if we want to make the union of both the cases, what will be the union? Union means the all the values, combination of all the values. You have to take all the values. अब आप देखेंगे कि हम 0 से स्टार्ट हो, यूनियन मतलब हमें सब कुछ लेना है। अगर हम 0 से स्टार्ट होते हैं तो द आंसर विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम व्हाट? 0, क्लोज ब्रैकेट 0 से लेके 3/2 पे हम पहुंचेंगे तो हम 3/2 पे देखेंगे 3/2 पे क्लोज यहाँ पर है, और यहाँ पे 3/2 पे क्या है? ओपन। अगर यहाँ पे 3/2 पे क्लोज है, यहाँ पे 3/2 पे ओपन है, इसका मतलब एक सेट में आपको 3/2 मिल रहा है और एक सेट में 3/2 नहीं मिल रहा है। बट यू हैव टू टेक द यूनियन। इफ यू वांट टू टेक द यूनियन देन यू हैव टू टेक 3/2 ऑल्सो, बिकॉज इट इज कमिंग इन वन सेट. If it is coming in one set, you have to take it. Means I can write directly from 0 to 6. The union will be what? X belongs to 0 to 6. This is your final answer. Okay. So by solving the question of modulus inequality, फर्स्ट केस इज मेक द केसेस. फर्स्ट रूल इज व्हाट? मेक द केसेस. सारे केसेस बनाइए. केसेस बनाने के बाद आप सारे केसेस का जो सोल्यूशन निकलेगा उन केस के साथ वो जो सोल्यूशन निकला है उनका इंटरसेक्शन लेना पड़ेगा. सिमिलरली सेकंड केस, सिमिलरली थर्ड केस, और सारे केसेस का आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? सारे केसेस का आपको यूनियन करना पड़ेगा. और सारे केसेस का यूनियन आपको थोड़ा तरीके से करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा भी अगर गलती हुआ तो आप यहाँ पे एक भी पॉइंट मिस कर सकते हैं, और आपने एक भी पॉइंट मिस कर दिया देन द आंसर विल बी रॉन्ग. ओके, नोट इट डाउन. Let's take one more example. Let's take one more example of inequality. Write down the question. Your question is mod of x plus 3 plus x divided by x plus 2, that should be greater than 1. That should be greater than 1. Okay. Mod of x plus 3 plus x डिवाइडेड बाय मॉड ऑफ सिंपल x प्लस 2 इज ग्रेटर देन 1. आपको इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना है. तो पहले अगर आप इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं तो यहाँ पे ग्रेटर देन 1 मिला हुआ है. तो जब भी आपको इस तरह का क्वेश्चन मिले तो आपका पहला प्रोसेस क्या होना चाहिए? योर फर्स्ट प्रोसेस शुड बी, आप RHS साइड में सबसे पहले 0 क्रिएट करने की कोशिश करें. तो आपको RHS में दिखेगा कि यहाँ पे 1 लिखा हुआ है, तो ट्राई टू मेक इट 0. इफ यू वांट टू मेक इट 0 तो व्हाट विल हैपन? इट विल बिकम मॉड ऑफ x प्लस 3 प्लस x divided by x plus 2 minus 1, that should be greater than 0. हम -1 को LHS में लेके आ गए. Now we will take the LCM. So what will happen? Mod of x plus 3 plus x. Now the LCM will be minus x minus 2 divided by x plus 2. That should be greater than 0. I have taken the LCM and the x plus 2 will multiply with -1. So it will become what? Minus x minus 2. Now what will happen? x and x will cancel out. Now finally it will become mod of x plus 3 minus of 2 divided by x plus 2, that should be greater than 0. So this is your final question and you want to solve this question. This is an inequality in modulus. Let's solve this question. What is your first case? What is the first process to solve the question? आपका पहला स्टेप क्या होगा अगर आप क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं? आपका पहला स्टेप होगा कि मॉड के अंदर जितनी भी क्वांटिटीज लिखी हुई है सबको जीरो के बराबर पुट करें. तो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि मॉड के अंदर आपके पास क्या लिखा हुआ है, x प्लस 3. अगर मॉड के अंदर x प्लस 3 लिखा हुआ है, पुट x प्लस 3 इज इक्वल टू 0, इट विल बिकम वॉट, x प्लस 3 इज इक्वल टू 0 means x is equal to minus 3. When you plot minus 3 on number line, so there will be two cases. What will be the first case? First case is what? When x is greater than equal to minus 3, and the second case is what? When x is less than minus 3. Okay, our first case is when x is greater than equal to माइनस 3. हम सबसे पहला केस सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं जब x का वैल्यू -3 से बराबर होगा या -3 से बड़ा होगा. अगर हम -3 से बड़ी कोई वैल्यू लेना चाहते हैं तो -3 से बड़ी कोई वैल्यू क्या होगी, -2, -1, 0. इफ आई एम टेकिंग -2, व्हाट विल हैपन इफ आई पुट x इज इक्वल टू -2, तो -2 plus 3 will become what, positive value. Hence this mod will open with positive sign. It will become x plus 3 minus of 2 divided by x plus 2, that should be greater than 0. Okay, finally it will become x plus 3, 3 minus 2 is what, 1. It will become x plus 1 divided by x plus 2, that should be greater than 0. यानी आप वेवी कर्व मेथड से देख सकते हैं. From wavy curve method you can see there are two brackets or two factors. Put all the factors equal to 0. If I put all the factors equal to 0, what will happen? I will get x is equal to -1, and from this factor I will get x is equal to -2. It will become what? -2 and -1. Both the factors are having odd power, hence the sign will change. Plus, minus, plus. And you have to take the positive answer. If you want to take the positive answer, and the answer will be in open brackets. The final answer will be what? Final answer will be minus infinite to -2 union. It will become -1 to infinity. Final answer will be minus infinite to -2 union -1 to infinity. Now, this is your case. This is your solution. You have to take the intersection of both. Okay? Let's take intersection of both. What will be the intersection? First case is saying, your case is saying that x is greater than equal to -3. यानी x का वैल्यू जो है वो -3 से क्या है, बड़ा या बराबर है. -3 से बड़ा means it will give this side. Your second case will be what? Minus infinite to -2. Here -2 will come and here -1 will come. Minus infinite to -2 means open bracket. From here open like this and it will become like this. I am putting hollow circles here because it is not closed bracket, it is open bracket. In case of open bracket you have to fill the hollow brackets, and in case of open bracket you have to leave blank this hollow bracket. Now you have to take the intersection. If you want to take the intersection means you have to take the common part. What will be the common part? Common part will be x belongs to. This will be the common line. It will become what? Close bracket -3 to -2, and it will be open bracket on -2 because -2 is present here and -2 is not here, so we can't take it common. Okay, next answer will be your what? -1 to open bracket -1 to infinity. So this is the solution of case number 1. Now we will solve case number 2. What is case number 2? Case number 2 is when x is less than -3. जब x का वैल्यू जो है वो -3 से छोटा होगा. जब x का वैल्यू -3 से छोटा होगा तो यहाँ पे -3 से छोटा हम लोग क्या पुट कर सकते हैं, -4. तो -4 यहाँ पे पुट करेंगे तो इट विल बी अ नेगेटिव वैल्यू. इफ देयर इज अ नेगेटिव वैल्यू देन मॉड विल ओपन विद व्हाट, नेगेटिव साइन. तो इट विल बिकम व्हाट, माइनस ऑफ x प्लस 3 minus of 2 divided by x plus 2, that should be greater than 0. If I multiply the whole inequality with minus sign, it will become what? Minus minus plus, minus minus plus. It will become x plus 5 divided by x plus 2. That should be less than 0 because I have multiplied the inequality with negative sign, and hence the sign of inequality will change. So what will happen? Let's see. This is also a question of wavy curve method. From here I am getting -5. From here I am getting -2. It will become what? -5. It will become -2. You have to take negative values. Plus minus plus. The negative value will be what? Minus 5 to minus 2. The final answer will be x belongs to open bracket minus 5 to minus 2. Now this is the case and this is the solution. You have to take the intersection of both the cases. What will be the intersection? We will take intersection. This case is saying x is less than minus 3. Means x का value जो है वो minus 3 से छोटा है. Minus 3 से छोटा है मतलब इस तरफ. And I am using hollow circles. Why I am using hollow circles? Because here it is open interval. Next is what? Next case is minus 5 to minus 2. Here it is minus 5. Hollow circle. It will go till what? Minus 2. Hollow circle. Now you have to take the intersection of both the cases. If you want to take the intersection of both the cases, means what? आपको इन दोनों का common part निकालना है. And the common part will be what? The line which is common to both. Means x belongs to. The common part will be open bracket minus 5 to minus 3. Means this is your final answer of case number 2 and this is your final answer of case number 1. Now we have to take the union of both the cases. If you want to take the union of both cases, let's draw the diagram. So what will happen? This line minus 3 to minus 2 means it will become minus 2. This is minus 3. Here it is close bracket. Here it is open bracket. Next is minus 1 to infinity means here it is minus 1. Here it is infinity. What is the next case? The next case will be this. Minus 5 to minus 3 means minus 5 it will be open bracket and the next is minus 3. Minus 3 it will be open bracket. Okay, you have to make the union of both the cases. If you want to take the union of both the cases means here it is close bracket and here it is open bracket. यहाँ पे close bracket है और यहाँ पे open bracket है. Union लेने का मतलब minus 3 फर्स्ट वाले केस के पास आ रहा है और सेकंड वाले केस के पास नहीं आ रहा है. मीन्स आप minus 3 को ले सकते हो, अपने आंसर में इंक्लूड कर सकते हो. Now my final answer will be I can write directly from minus 5 to minus 2. So it will become what? X belongs to minus 5 open bracket to minus 2 union. Next answer will be what? Minus 1 to infinity. It will become minus 1 to infinity. So this is the final answer of this case. Means take the case, make the solution of that case. Okay, take the case, make the solution of that case, take the intersection of both the cases, make the case, take the intersection of both the case and the solution. Okay, and finally what? Do the union of these cases. Okay, so this is the inequality in modulus. We have done almost all the question of modulus, all types of question. We have studied what? Inequalities of modulus, we have studied equality of modulus, and we have done some question on modulus. Okay, so this completes our modulus. Our next will be remainder theorem and factor theorem. Note it down. Write down our next topic. What is the next topic in basic? That is what? Remainder and factor theorem. Remainder and factor theorem. First of all, we will study what is remainder theorem. Okay, then we will study factor theorem. If you want to study remainder theorem, you know the process is what? We know the rule that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. You all know this thing, that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, I am taking dividend is equal to what? Px, that is equal to divisor into qx. This will be what? Quotient will be fx, or remainder is r. Okay, so this is what remainder theorem. What is the difference between remainder theorem and factor theorem? If I am dividing this dividend with some divisor, the question will be what? Fx. And if I am getting something remainder, if I am getting some remainder, then the remainder is categorized with what? R. And if this is the factor, if this is a factor, divisor is a factor of this, then what will happen? The remainder will be 0. अगर कोई भी क्वांटिटी की हम बात करें, क्यूबिक की बात करें या बाई क्वाड्रेटिक की बात करें या क्वाड्रेटिक की बात करें, अगर कोई इसी का फैक्टर होता है, तो अगर कोई भी फैक्टर क्वाड्रेटिक का है या कोई भी फैक्टर हमारे पास क्यूबिक का है या कोई भी फैक्टर हमारे पास बाई क्वाड्रेटिक का है, then the factor will satisfy that equation, or the value of x which we are getting from that factor, that will satisfy the equation. Hence in that case the remainder will be what? 0. So in factor theorem what will happen? In factor theorem it will become px that is equal to qx into fx plus remainder will be what? 0. If the remainder is 0 means it is factor theorem. यानी आपने कुछ भी factor लिखा या आपने कोई सा भी factor लिया, then the factor is satisfying the equation. Okay, the value of x which we are getting from the factor, that is satisfied by the polynomial which we are taking. It will be quadratic, it will be cubic, or it will be biquadratic. Let's take some example. Let's take example on remainder and factor theorem. Write down question number 1. Your question number 1 is, if x minus a is a factor of, if x minus a is a factor of x cube minus a square x plus x plus 2. If x minus a is a factor of x cube minus a square x plus x plus 2, then find a. आपको बोला गया है इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर, इफ x माइनस ए इज अ फैक्टर ऑफ दिस, अगर x माइनस ए इसका फैक्टर है, अगर x माइनस ए इसका फैक्टर है, इसका मतलब क्या होगा कि यहाँ से आप x माइनस ए को 0 के बराबर पुट करेंगे और x माइनस ए को 0 के बराबर पुट करने के बाद जो x का वैल्यू मिलेगा, सपोज आई एम पुटिंग x माइनस ए इज इक्वल टू 0. इफ आई पुट x माइनस ए इज इक्वल टू 0 मीन्स आई एम गेटिंग x इज इक्वल टू a. तो यहाँ से जो आपको x का वैल्यू मिलेगा a, उस x के वैल्यू a को आप इस पॉलिनोमियल के अंदर पुट करेंगे, और जब इस पॉलिनोमियल के अंदर पुट करेंगे तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि इस पॉलिनोमियल की वैल्यू किसके बराबर आएगी? 0, बिकॉज इट इज अ फैक्टर. एंड इफ इट इज अ फैक्टर देन द वैल्यू ऑफ इक्वेशन विल, वैल्यू ऑफ x विल सेटिस्फाई इट. ओके, आई एम पुटिंग x इज इक्वल टू a in this equation, then what will happen? The equation is what? X cube minus a square x plus x plus 2, that is equal to what? This is a polynomial and I am putting x is equal to a, so it will become what? A cube minus a square into a plus a plus 2, that will be equal to 0, because if I put x is equal to a, this factor will satisfy this equation, the value of x is equal to a will satisfy, it will become what? ये हमारे पास क्या मिल जाएगा? a cube, a square into a will become what? a cube plus a plus 2 is equals to 0. The a cube will cancel out and it will become what? a plus 2 is equal to 0, means a का वैल्यू हमें क्या मिल जाएगा? -2. तो फैक्टर थ्योरम में आप याद रखिए, अगर कोई भी फैक्टर हमें बोला जाता है कि किसी पॉलिनोमियल का या किसी एक्सप्रेशन का अगर फैक्टर है, देन द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स विच वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम दैट फैक्टर, दैट वैल्यू विल सेटिस्फाई द एक्सप्रेशन, फ्रॉम देयर वी विल गेट द वैल्यू. और इफ यू पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स, अगर हम एक्स का वैल्यू जो भी मिलता है, इट कैन बी क्वाड्रेटिक ऑल्सो, द फैक्टर कैन बी क्वाड्रेटिक ऑल्सो. दो क्वाड्रेटिक से हमें कितना वैल्यू मिलेगा? एक्स का, वहां से हमें 2 वैल्यू मिलेगा, एंड बोथ द वैल्यू विल सेटिस्फाई दिस, एंड वी विल पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स हियर एंड इट विल बिकम 0. वी विल गेट द रिक्वायर्ड कंडीशन विच इज required. Okay, note it down. Now we will do question on remainder theorem. Write down the next question. The polynomials px is equal to kx cube plus 3x square minus 3 and qx is equal to 2x cube minus 5x plus k, kx cube plus 3x square minus 3 and 2x cube minus 5x plus k when divided by x minus 4, when divided by x minus 4 leaves the same remainder, find k. This is question. The polynomials px is equal to kx cube. This is a cubic polynomial, means kx cube plus 3x square minus 3, and this is also a cubic polynomial, means qx is equal to 2x cube minus 5x plus k when divided by x minus 4. ये दोनों ही polynomial को अगर हम x minus 4 से डिवाइड करते हैं तो ये हमें कुछ ना कुछ रिमाइंडर देंगे. तो इस बात को ध्यान रखिए, अगर डिवाइड कर रहे हैं तो डिवाइड करने का मतलब ये हुआ कि यहाँ से आप x का वैल्यू निकालेंगे. What is the factor or what is the factor which we are dividing? We are dividing from x minus 4. If I put x minus 4 is equal to 0, if I put x minus 4 is equal to 0, then I will be getting what? X is equal to 4. If I am getting x is equal to 4, हमें x का वैल्यू 4 मिल रहा है. अगर x के वैल्यू 4 को हम यहाँ पे पुट करते हैं px में, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? P4, P of 4. If I am putting x is equal to 4, then I will get what? P of 4. If I put x is equal to 4 here, I will get Q of 4. So it will become what? P of 4 बराबर Q of 4. हमने इन दोनों को आपस में बराबर क्यों किया है? बिकॉज वी आर गेटिंग द सेम रिमाइंडर. हमें क्वेश्चन में बोला गया है कि x बराबर 4 या x माइनस 4 उसका एक क्या है? डिविडेंड है, जिससे हम डिवाइजर है जिससे हम डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. तो x का वैल्यू 4 पुट करने पे दोनों का रिमाइंडर क्या होना चाहिए? सेम होना चाहिए. अगर दोनों का रिमाइंडर सेम आ रहा है, इसका मतलब x बराबर 4 पुट करने पे दोनों पॉलिनोमियल्स की वैल्यू क्या आनी चाहिए? हमारे पास सेम आनी चाहिए. तो इट विल बिकम व्हाट? k इंटू 4 क्यूब. P of 4 means what? I am putting x is equal to 4 in the whole polynomial. It will become what? K into 4 cube plus 3 into 4 square minus 3. That will become Q of 4 because they are leaving the same remainder. Same remainder means जो आपने वैल्यू पुट करी और जो एक्सप्रेशन की वैल्यू बचेगी आपके पास, that is your remainder. I am putting Q of 4. Q of 4 means I am putting x is equal to 4 here. It will become 2 into 4 cube. 2 into 4 cube. Then minus 5 into 4 plus k. Now we will solve this expression. If you want to solve this expression, so what will happen? What is the 4 की power cube? 4 cube is what? 4 4 is 16. 16 4 is 64. It will become 64k plus 4 square is what? 16. 16 3 is 48 minus 3. That will become what? 4 cube is what? It is 64 again. 64 into 2 is what? 128 minus 20 plus k. So it will become 64k plus 45. That will be equal to 128 minus 20 will be what? 108 plus k. So k will come out here and 64k minus k will be what? It will become 63k. That will be equal to 108 minus 45. And what is 108 minus 45? That is equal to 63. So 63k that is equal to 63 means k will come out to be what? 1. The value of k is equal to 1. So this is the example of remainder theorem, and before that we have done the example of factor theorem. Note it down. Now we will study next basic part, that is what? Divisibility test. That is divisibility test. What is divisibility test? We will check large number, that the number is divisible by 2, the number is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 4. We will check, हम check करेंगे कि हमारे पास बहुत बड़े बड़े नंबर दिए हुए, तो there is no requirement to divide that number by 2, 3 or 4. We will directly check it. So write down some rules. What is the first rule? The first rule is a number is divisible by 2 if the unit place of the number is divisible by 2. For example, I am taking 142. What is 142? 142. What is the unit place of 142? That is 2. So it is divisible by 2. I am taking 1475882. So this number will also divisible by 2 because the last digit or the unit place is divisible by 2. So if there is some number whose unit digit is divisible by 2, then the number will be divisible by 2. So this is the divisibility test of 2. Next one, a number is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of digits in the number is divisible by 3. Suppose I am taking example, let us take example 273 is divisible by 3 or not? 2 plus 7 is what? 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 is divisible by 3, hence this number is divisible by 3. Let's take some big examples. Suppose I am taking 1 2 3 7 3 2 4. Suppose I have taken this number. If I want to check this number is divisible by 3 or not, so what I will do, I will add all the digits. 1 plus 2 is what? 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. Hence this number is not divisible by 3. So I am taking 3 here. Let's see what will happen. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. 15 plus 3 is what? 18. The sum of the digits are divisible by 3. Hence the whole number is divisible by 3. So in case of divisibility of 3, you have to check that the sum of the digits are divisible by 3 or not. If the sum of the digits are divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. What is the third rule? What is the third? A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits of the number are divisible by 4. Okay, suppose I am taking example 1 2 7 3 2 4 7 8 4. This is the big number 1 2 7 3 2 4 7 8 4. So what is the divisibility rule of 4? The divisibility of rule of 4 क्या बताता है? वो बताता है कि अगर लास्ट टू डिजिट्स, अगर किसी भी नंबर की लास्ट टू डिजिट्स अगर 4 से डिविजिबल है, इसका मतलब वो कंप्लीट नंबर जो है वो 4 से डिविजिबल होगा. और यहाँ पे आपको लास्ट टू डिजिट्स क्या मिल रही है? 84. तो यू आर गेटिंग 84 इन द लास्ट टू डिजिट्स, मीन्स दिस नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 4. Okay, hence the whole number is divisible by 4. What is the next rule? What is the next rule? Next is fourth. A number 5, you know everything. What is the divisibility rule of 5? A number is divisible by 5 if at unit place it is 0 or that, है ना? 0 or 5, multiple of 5. If it is the multiple of 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. So this is the divisibility rule of 5. अब हम देखते हैं divisibility rule of 6 क्या होगा. A number is divisible by 6 if it is multiplied. A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. अगर हम कोई भी नंबर की बात करें और हमें चेक करना है कि वो नंबर 6 से डिविजिबल है कि नहीं, अगर वो नंबर 6 से डिविजिबल है, इसका मतलब उस नंबर के लिए कंपलसरी है वो 2 से भी डिविजिबल हो और वो नंबर 3 से भी डिविजिबल हो. मींस 2 से डिविजिबल होने का रूल क्या होगा हमारे पास कि उसका लास्ट जो डिजिट है वो 2 से डिविजिबल हो, और 3 से डिविजिबल होने का मतलब ये है कि उस नंबर के सारे डिजिट्स का आप सम करोगे तो इट विल बी डिविजिबल बाय 3. तो अ नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 6 if the number is divisible by 2 and 3. वो दोनों से divisible होना जरूरी है. Next, we will not see the case of 7. We will see the case of 8. A number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits of the number are divisible by 8. आपने देखा सबसे पहले हम डिविजिबिलिटी रूल की बात कर रहे थे, किसके बारे में? 2 के बारे में. तो 2 से अगर कोई भी नंबर डिविजिबल होगा, इसका मतलब उस नंबर की यूनिट प्लेस पे 2 का डिविजिबल आना चाहिए. इट कैन बी 2, इट कैन बी 4, इट कैन बी 6. अगर लास्ट यूनिट प्लेस अगर आपका 2 से डिविजिबल है, इसका मतलब पूरा नंबर आपका 2 से डिविजिबल होगा. इफ द नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 4 मींस लास्ट 2 डिजिट शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 4. एंड द नेक्स्ट इज अ नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 8 देन द लास्ट 3 डिजिट्स शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 8. तो 2, 4 और 8 के लिए आप बहुत आसानी से याद कर सकते हैं. अ नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाय 2 if the unit place is divisible by 2. A number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits of the number are divisible by 4. A number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits of the number are divisible by 8. Hence the whole number will be divisible by 8. Okay, what will be the divisibility rule of 9? Divisibility rule of 9 is same as the divisibility rule of 3. In case of 3, what was the divisibility rule? In case of 3, the divisibility rule was a number is divisible. कोई भी नंबर अगर 3 से डिविजिबल है, इसका मतलब सारे डिजिट्स का सम अगर हम करेंगे तो सारे डिजिट्स का सम जो भी आएगा वो किससे डिविजिबल होना चाहिए? 3 से. सिमिलरली 9 का केस भी ऐसा है. अगर आप सारे डिजिट्स का सम करोगे और सारे डिजिट्स का सम अगर 9 से डिविजिबल है, इसका मतलब वो पूरा नंबर आपका किससे डिविजिबल होगा? 9 से. Next is divisibility rule of 10. If you want to see the divisibility rule of 10, you know everything. A number is divisible by 10 if the unit place is what? 0. Next is the divisibility rule of 11. This is very important. Divisibility rule of 11. A number will be divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the digits at even places and the sum of the digits at odd places should be 0 or multiple of 11. Okay, if you take any number, a number will be divisible by 11 if the difference between the sum of the digits at even places and the sum of the digit at odd places should be 0 or multiple of 11. I am taking one example. Suppose I am taking 1 2 2 1. So this is the digit at odd place, this is the digit at even place, this is the digit at odd place. ये वाला जो digit है किस place पे? odd place पे. ये वाला जो digit है आपका even place पे. This is at odd place, this is at even place. So I am taking sum of the digits at even places. What is the sum of the digits at even places? Even places means second or fourth. So it will become what? 2 plus 1. Sum of the digits at even places. What is the sum of the digit at odd places? Odd place means what? First and third. So it will become what? 1 plus 2. It is 3 and it is also 3. So sum of the digits at even places minus sum of the digits at odd places, it will become what? 3 minus 3, and 3 minus 3 is what? 0. If sum of the digits at even places minus sum of the digits at odd places, if it comes out to be 0 or a multiple of 11, then 100% that number is divisible by 11. Let's take one more example. That is divisible by 11. Let's check. Write down the example. It is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 4 3 2 1. Let's check this question. It is divisible by 11 or not. Sum of the digits at even places. Even places means 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 1 what? 10. Sum of the digit at odd places, it will become what? 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 2, this is 10. So sum of the digit at even places minus sum of the digits at odd places, it is what? 10 minus 10, it is 0. Means the number is divisible by 11. So we have studied the divisibility rule of some numbers. So what is the first rule? If a number is divisible by 2, then the last digit of the number is divisible by 2. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits of the number are divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits of the number are divisible by 4. A number is divisible by 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. A number is divisible by 6 if the last a number is divisible by 6 अगर वो 2 से भी divisible and 3 से भी divisible है. A number is divisible by 8 if it is divisible by last 3 digits. If the last 3 digits of the number are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of all the digits are divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 10 if 0 is at unit place. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference of the sum of the digits at odd places minus sum of the digits at even places minus sum of the digits at odd places is 0 or a multiple of 11. It can be 0, it can be 11, it can be 22, it can be 33. If sum of digits at even places minus sum of the digits at odd places come out to be 0, 11, 22, 33, 44, then the number is divisible by 11. So this is the divisibility test, how you can check the divisibility of a large number. Okay, thank you.